Hello, greetings to all my lovely viewers. This is a quick video I would like to share with you today. In our first video, we did talk about how to get £150 support from the council. And also in the second video, we did talk about how to get 50% waive off your water bill and how to apply for it. And in this third video, we are going to talk about how to get the cheapest company, how to join the cheapest company of your electricity and gas. So how do you do that? All you need to do is, one, you have to know that so far as you have heard about a particular company, or so far as you have moved into a home where there is an existing company supplier already, doesn't mean you have to continue. One thing that for the past 6 years I have become aware of, and it's not only that I have become aware of, it's something that is going on. So far as you have heard of British Gas, so far as you have heard of utility company, we have utility and utility company or EDF, SSE, doesn't mean you have to be with them. It's like the phone companies. You can be in London and maybe you have a contract with, is it T-Mobile or 3, and you are paying £22 with good network. The same company, you can be in Coventry or Birmingham. You'll be paying more, maybe £25, £27 a month. Yet, you'll be having a very, very poor network. So, comparing it to the electricity and gas companies, based on the postcode that you live in, will determine which supplier is suitable for you. All you need to do is to go on Google, type in cheapest energy companies. It will just bring up multiple of them, but it will be in a ranking form. Pick few that you haven't been with before. Pick few, and before you do this, is very, very important. Me, for the past 6 years, I know electricity and gas, how much maximum or minimum, depending on the company that I used. So no matter how the prices or increasement of fuel, the fuel, the electricity and gas, I know this is minimum that I use in a week, and no matter how the increment goes up, this is the maximum I have to use within a week. If you know this, then if you know your consumption, or if you, all you need to do is call those numbers, the company that you haven't been with, right? And if you know your consumption, they will ask you, or on depending on the type of meter you use. If you are using like a smart meter, they can access on your meter, and they will be, some of them will be honest and tell you, or most of them will be honest and tell you that if you join us, you are going to spend more than where you are. So if you keep calling multiple numbers, at the end of the day, example, if you call British Gas and they tell you if you join us, this is at least maximum you'll be spending with us, or this is it kilowatts or whatever, that annually or monthly you will be getting, you compare to where you were before and see which one is best. And sometimes too, if you do know how much top up you do a weekly or monthly, they will ask you how much do you top up weekly. If you tell them, some of them will be honest and tell you, okay, then this is a bit cheaper than where you are. Do you understand? So you doing research and inquiring will help you know the cheapest company to be with. So you don't have to, so far as British Gas is popular, it's a government, whatever you join. No, I have never been with Gas. And one thing you have to know is our people, most of them join as a direct debit customers. My dear, one thing that you don't know, I have never ever joined as a direct debit because I know how much minimum or maximum I use weekly. And no matter how, oh, this year fuel prices has gone high, yet I will know how much maximum are you, because I know you call them and you tell them this is how much I use as a pay as you go. They will tell you with the direct debit what they will use in duping you is they will try to convince you, telling you, oh, if you join as a direct debit for 1 year or 2 year, for 1 year, maybe you pay £10. If you join us, if you decide to join us for 2 years, you are going to pay £5. So do you think, wow, okay, I'll go for 2 years because it's cheaper. Do you understand? But you have to know that some of us doing the pay as you go is more cheaper than the direct debit. That's why I tell you, the moment you move to a new home or where you are, if you have the old meter, the one that it got a card, a SIM attached to it that you have to top up yourself, what you need to do is anytime you join a new company, don't top up any high amount. Top up £10. Put the dates. Always you have to know that in this country too, they don't go with hearsay. Always give them evidence. You take a screenshot, write the day that you top up the £10, and follow up. Monitor it and see with the £10 how much did it lasted you. Do you understand? So you know this is how much. So if I'm a £10 lasted me for a week, I know, oh, let's assume they have increased fuel prices and all that. So maybe £15 a week. Do you understand? There is no way if someone tell you it's going to £20, no, then it means there is something fishy somewhere. And any time you are, you are into something in this country, do you understand? And the moment you become suspicious or something, like you feel like something is going wrong somewhere, you feel like um it seems like my bills are going high, then you start to keep evidence. You take pictures, monitor your top ups and how much it lasts. Because if you do that, trust me, you are going to get a reasonable money back in return. Do you understand? So if you have an old meter as well, sometimes it becomes difficult when maybe you are moving out or maybe you are having some issues. That's why I say everything, take pictures. Do you understand? Because it's old meter, the company cannot access it from their end. But if it's a smart meter, that's why they can access it from their end. And if you are moving out and you're having an old meter and you want to challenge them in any way and you don't have pictures, how? Because they can't access it. But if you have proof and maybe you call them, I'm moving out, I have this balance, and they'll go through the meter with you and later. And one thing is you have to know this country, they have rules and regulations, they have law, abide to anything. The people know what they are, what is expected from them, the right thing to do. but they will pretend they don't know. In fact, for me, if you don't know, you have more experience in your work, but I will tell you what you need to do. The moment they know, they find out you know you're right, you know what you are doing, that's where you start to earn money. Do you understand? So please, in this video, my main point is to get a cheaper energy company. Go on Google, type in cheaper energy company. It will just rank for you. If there are 5, call them, tell them how much maximum will I be paying monthly. This, or if you know how much you have been consuming, this is how much I spend weekly or monthly. They will tell you that where you are is expensive than us. There is slightly difference, which is they are giving you example 100 kilowatts, and we are going to give you 150. So you see, this here is good. So at the end of the day, you are going to find the one which is best for you. And note that getting a cheaper company will depend the area. Do you understand? The postcode count. Don't get me wrong, I know what I'm talking about, and I know my source of information, where I'm coming from. Do you understand? And always, please, our brothers and sisters, they get letter, they just put it in a recycle. Not every letter you have to throw. Anytime you're becoming suspicious or worried or concerned about anything, start keeping evidence. Start keeping evidence. Please, please. And anytime you join a new company, always keep records that, oh, I was with British Gas. As I said, always your first top up have to be £10. Don't top up more than that, so that you know the next company. Oh, when I moved to EDS, I was topping up £10. When I moved to British Gas, I was topping up £15 a week. Do you understand? So please, this is how. And note that if you start getting suspicious and keeping records, you are going to get money back with even an apology letter. And one thing is that I mentioned previously is, so far as everyone is jumping into that direct debit with energy company, doesn't mean you have to. If you know how much you are paying as a pay as you go, or you know some as a pay as you go, if you know your consumption, you have to ask them. You call the company, you tell them this is how much I spend, and this is the maximum I will spend in a week, even when the fuel prices is high. Me, I'm spending gas £10 a week, electricity £10 a week. So I know even if the prices are up, I'm going to spend 15. Then if it's a cease like 20, I know no. Always know your rights. You have the right as a customer. You call them, you send them an email through the customer service email. Tell them that you know you have been consuming the bills that you have been paying recently. You think something is wrong somewhere, and you want them to review your account. My dear, you start from there. And please, this is all that I can do. All that I can do is to share with you the information. Do you understand? Is to share with you the information and your right. But if there is anything that after sharing, you have to do it yourself. But if for some reasons you can't do it, and you let me know. You let me know. I will help you out, but it's not for free. I have given the information for you for free. Go and do it. Go and do it. But if you can't and you need my help in anything, then 2:1 or 3:1, then please be willing to pay for the service, because time is money, my dear. And all this is not easy thing to go through, because as I said, they know what to do, but you have to prove that you know your right. So it's not something that some of like some cases, it's not something you will do and you get. You have to prove to them that you know what you are talking about. Then they will, they will they will start to do the right thing. Because if they know you, you don't even know what you're talking about, my dear. You can approach them countless times, they'll just ignore you. And at the end of the day, you are going to get tired and just leave them. So if any information I'm sharing here, you need my help, then my dear, me, I'm here. Geuta Ganama. You have to consider my time that I'll be wasting in helping you doing that. Okay, so please go back to the videos, watch how to get the 150 pound, because in this country there are the money, there are money that have been given to do maybe if to from this is money to support council tax, this is money to support it, this is money to support this. But because most of us don't even know our right, the money is there. You can be checking on the internet, the money is there. And the number of people who are not getting it. Do you understand? Please, one thing I will also tell you is, when you make a step, don't give up. When you make a step, sometimes when you call them, you email them, the reply you get, you because you don't know what you are doing, it's like they will reply you and you feel like, oh, maybe they are right. You are right. You are right. So I'm here. If you need my help and you are willing to, give, buy me a lunch, a cup of tea, then I'm here for you. But this is information I'm giving from my heart, just to support each other, to know the right thing you need to do. You have the right. You have the right of multiple things, countless things. But because you don't know, but remember, the friends you choose today always determine your future. Change your cycle. Change your cycle. Learn every day. The system keep changing. And also, please, if maybe a week, 2 weeks, and I haven't uploaded any video, don't think that I'm not doing it anymore. I have more information. Even most important are behind. This is just the brushing surface. Do you understand? But I want to know my time is well taken as well. If because the first video, because I share on my WhatsApp, it's like more than 500 views. But the after video, the second and the third, because I couldn't share, it's like 4 views, 6 views. If this happen, meaning they are watching and they are not subscribing to the channel, and I don't have time to be share put I cook the food and put it in your mouth as well. I don't have that time. I'm a very busy person. So please, if you watch this video, subscribe to the video for more information, because if I notice that there are no subscribers or no, most important, no views, then me too, I will save my energy, because I'm working on my own. So I'm not getting any monthly payment. If I stop whatever I'm doing for myself and I'm here, meaning I'm losing money as well. Do you understand? Because I could have invested this time into something that will give me l'argent, money. So if I'm here and you watch and you are not sharing to, for other our brothers and sisters to benefit, then I will just stop making the videos and wait until the video has picked up, maybe 50 views or 100 views, then I'll drop another one. So please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.